Hello everyone, Carthage must be destroyed. In my hands here I have 5 decal sheets. These 5 decal sheets are part of the third installment of my Waterslide Heraldic decals that are funded on Kickstarter, and here we are on the third part of the series. Now I'm just going to jump right into the decal sheets. This time with the decal sheets we're going back to animals like the first Kickstarter, and unlike the first Kickstarter you might notice here that instead of this row ending here, I start another column. So on these sheets here, for these animals, I've added a whole extra column to maximize the amount of animals I can put on the same sheet. So instead of 162 images, each sheet now will have 180 images. The first sheet here are a bunch of lions, and we have a bunch of lions in different colors, different styles. It's not just like the lion rampant either. It's also got, like, some cowardly lions in there. There's some sitting lions, some standing lions on all fours, some interesting alternative version of a lion. We even got some leopards. So it's not only lions, you've got big cats in there as well. We even got sleeping and some resting lions here. So that's sheet 1. The second sheet here is all about birds. So on this sheet here, I took all of the different birds from the source book I've been using, and you can just take a quick look through there. And we've got eagles, mostly eagles in the beginning, falcons up there as well, owls, a popinjay or a parrot, some martlet storks. We even got some silhouetted birds this time, of a crow and a black chicken, let's just call it. And then we also include in the other column here some wings, as well as just some bird talons there, right? Some of their, let's call them bird feet for a lack of a better term. So those are the first 2 sheets. We have stretch goals, of course, and the first stretch goal we're going to look at here is items that are not animals, but basically the rest of the items from the source book. So just leave you a quick look there. Again, this is just, in the second Kickstarter, we included items. In this one, I put the rest of them that I thought would work out. Just gonna take a look through there. Got some nice spurs with a wing on there, some plants, and I really like this sword and the wing at the end there. Got some instruments, beacons, arrowheads, and the knight at the top. So that's the first unlocked goal. The second unlocked stretch goal, or the one we want to unlock rather, we have some bears. Some of these are similar animals to the first Kickstarter, but we've come back and used the other images that we didn't use. So we've got some bears in there, boars, more deer, the fox makes a return, horses, the bull, and you can see there's some dogs, cats, wolves, and we even included a snake and a hedgehog this time. And some bees. That's very, I like the bees a lot. Finally, we have for the last stretch goal, the legendary creature section. And this is made up of basically what you'd expect: dragons, alternative animals that don't exist, griffins in there, Pegasus, wyverns, unicorns, and just some other interesting animals that made it into heraldry. And just to show you all an example here, I've done up some models. Here we have on a green shield one of the lions. Now this shield here might be a little strange if you're into historics, but for fantasy I think it works well. What I've done with each decal is that I've had them designed in layers of white behind them, so that will reinforce them to sit on any kind of color. I don't want any color to seep through, so when you put on something darker or different, if it's a black color or a lighter color, it should fully retain the image's color. So here you can even see, if I zoom up, you can see here the blue tongue perfectly fine on this this green shield here with no interference. To show you guys another example, here's a mixture of 2 colors, and you can see here with this eagle's head that the white doesn't have any red or blue shining through. You can even see the outline and the red that's different from the red it's sitting on in the bird's tongue there. So I've done these 2 guys up to kind of be a fantasy or Frostgrave setting, but of course you can always do up your own historical based models, or put them in fantasy models, or like I showed in the first Kickstarter, I have a tank with a sphinx on it. So these decals will work on any sort of model or project that you have.